Hey, this is Mark, and in this video we're going to talk about the AUDHD double empathy problem. In other words, why neurodivergent and neurotypical people keep missing each other. Have you ever had the thought, I explained myself clearly, so why do they still not get me? Or maybe you've heard, you're overthinking, you're too intense, why are you so sensitive? If you are AUDHD, in other words, autistic and ADHD, this probably feels painfully familiar. So today we're talking about something that quietly explains years of confusion, conflict, and emotional exhaustion, the double empathy problem, and why AUDHD individuals often feel misunderstood from every direction. So stay with me because this may reframe how you see yourself and how you've been seen by others. I work with neurodivergent adults, couples, and families, especially those navigating autism, ADHD, and mixed neurotype relationships. This video is not about blaming neurotypicals, and it's not about excusing harmful behavior. It's about understanding why two well-meaning people can sincerely care and still miss each other completely. First of all, let's talk about what is this double empathy problem? Okay, well, for decades, autism was framed as a deficit in empathy. The story went like this. Autistic people lack empathy and social understanding, but research and lived experience tell a different story. The double empathy problem says this: misunderstanding goes both ways. Autistic people struggle to read neurotypical social cues. Neurotypical people struggle to read autistic communication. It's not a lack of empathy, it's a mismatch of communication styles, emotional signaling, and expectations. Think of it like two people speaking different emotional languages. Both are fluent and neither one of them is wrong. Now let's look at why AUDHD makes this harder. AUDHD isn't just autism plus ADHD. It's a constant internal tug of war. Here's what that can look like. Autism wants structure, clarity, and predictability. ADHD wants novelty, stimulation, and spontaneity. Autism processes deeply and slowly. ADHD reacts quickly and emotionally. Autism masks to fit in. ADHD impulsively reveals too much. That's one hell of a paradox right there. So externally, you may see articulate but overwhelmed, confident but emotionally flooded, logical one moment, explosive the next. To neurotypicals, this can feel contradictory. To the ASD ADHD person, it feels exhausting, and the empathy gap widens. Now let's look at where the breakdown actually happens. Let's talk about real-world misunderstandings. Example number one, emotional timing. An AUDHD person may need time to process, space to regulate, clarity before responding. A neurotypical partner may interpret that as, you don't care, and you're shutting me out. Example two, emotional intensity. AUDHD emotions can come in fast and loud. Neurotypicals may hear, you're overreacting, but what's really happening is nervous system overload, not manipulation or drama. Example three, literal versus implied meaning. AUDHD communication tends to be direct, literal, and precise. Neurotypical communication relies heavily on tone, implication, and emotional inference. So both sides walk away thinking, why is this so hard? Now let's look at the hidden cost to AUDHD people. Here's the part that rarely gets talked about. Most AUDHD adults grow up internalizing the blame. They learn I'm too much, I'm broken, if I just try harder this would work. So they over-explain, over-mask, overcompensate, and over-apologize, and still feel unseen, unheard, and emotionally unsafe. The tragedy isn't misunderstanding. The tragedy is self-sabotage in the name of connection. Now let's talk about reframing empathy. Empathy is not, I feel exactly the way you feel. No, empathy is, I believe your inner experience is real, even if it's different from mine. For AUDHD individuals, healing begins when your communication style is treated as different, not defective. Your emotional regulation needs are respected. Your internal logic is acknowledged. And for neurotypicals, growth begins when they stop expecting mind reading, they stop equating calm tone with caring, and they learn that difference does not equal disinterest. This is mutual adaptation, not one-sided effort. Now what I want you to remember is this. If you are AUDHD, hear this clearly. You are not lacking empathy, you are not emotionally broken, you are navigating a double empathy gap with a double neurotype. Understanding this doesn't fix everything, but it sure changes the story. And when the story changes, shame loosens its grip. Now, if this resonated, like the video, subscribe for more on AuDHD, neurodivergent relationships, and emotional safety, and comment below, what part of the empathy gap do you feel most? You're not alone in this, and you are never imagining it. Would you like to schedule a paid private coaching session? This will be in the form of a face-to-face Zoom call. Underneath any of my videos, you'll see this Calendly link. If you click on that link, it'll open up my calendar. You can pick the available days and times that works for your schedule. You'll get a follow-up email immediately after purchasing a session that will have the Zoom link that coincides with the day and time that you picked. I will get an email too that you scheduled a session, and I will be available on that exact day and time, and we will talk. I look forward to working with you.